Hey, hello friends. Welcome back to Blue Pig Reviews. If we got the Glencairn out, we're going to be reviewing something new. Today, the newest addition to the library is a Yellowstone Small Batch um, High Rye. They have on here bourbon whiskey coming in 107 proof. This is a MGP product, aged 6 years, with a mash bill of 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley. And it comes in the classic tall Yellowstone bottle. Little story on the back. And Yellowstone products, they got me into the American single malts with their American single malt, which I got back here, which I also enjoyed. Um, that comes in at 108 proof. It's a little bit of a beast, but got me into American single malts, right when the time they were attempting to get regulations passed with that bourbon dude Ryan. Check his channel out. He definitely pushed for that. I'm gonna buy many more American single malts because of that. Put that back on the shelf. Get to that later on. Let's get into this. Crack this bad boy open. 107 proof. I expect to be tossed back a little bit. This I've seen around. This one I picked up at Mid Valley, I believe, for about $39. It runs around 40. I've seen it as low as 35 up here in New York, maybe cheaper in your neck of the woods. Got it in the glass. Let's give her a taste. Get the aromas in there. Get that palm. So chiefly what you smell on this, at least, a light caramel, little spice, but the nose is not very distinct in that manner. And that to any key note. I would say that's kind of the big thing, is like a caramel and spice, maybe cinnamon, like a toasted cinnamon, and that translates. So it's sweet at the beginning with like a caramel and a vanilla, and then it moves quickly to a strong, spicy pepper, not like a herbaceous rye, but like a strong, spicy pepper, and it's good. And the 107 proof hugged me right away. Hugged me like I got to Kentucky home after 20 years. And it's not unlike their American single malt in the follow through. At least in as far as the flavors are bold on Yellowstone. They're not like they're not subtle. Spice is the name of the game with this. This is literally slightly sweet, spicy, and it runs. And if that's your thing, definitely would do this. This is definitely a wake you up pour. This would definitely shine through a number of cocktails as spice, including things like flips, um, heavier cocktails. Maybe a Manhattan, this would give some heat to. I don't know if it has the depth to give a Manhattan like multiple flavors to get through vermouth, or especially sweet vermouth. But it would definitely stand up to sweet vermouth. Yeah, this is a good one. I definitely can recommend Yellowstone 107, just like I could recommend the 108 American Single Malt. If what you're looking for is bold flavor, a strong pour, something that puts hair on your chest, this is it. And at $30, this is something you keep in your bar, definitely for mixed drinks, definitely good for a split-based cocktail, especially up against something that has more flavor profiles, like mixing it with rum or with brandy as a split base. And definitely, like I said, is that one pour that says, this is what I need with a steak. So go out. Yellowstone again is a winner, 6-year winner. It's worth doing. And cheers and good pouring. And this might be your nightly pour. And if it is, prepare for a rough ride through Yellowstone.